downhill ever since. So if you give us back some jurisdiction, I think we can solve some of your problems.
Europe is a place where I think we must always remain close to. It's of great concern to me that we seem to be drifting away from Europe. We can't be an island ourselves. Europe is part of our Western heritage, and we must remain very close to them. Very much, and congratulations on this, on your conference. The law is an essential instrument for learning who we are and learning the world about us. Some years ago, I was teaching at the School for Judges in Europe, which is in the Netherlands. And in Europe, if you wish to be a judge, you begin almost right out of school. And you begin as a hearing examiner, you work up. You don't come from the ranks of the practicing bar as we do in the Anglo-American system. And I was teaching at the school in the Netherlands, and a young lady raised her hand, and she said, "How can I be a good judge if there's still so much for me to learn concerning the world around me?" And people were quiet. You know, it's one of those questions you didn't expect. And I said, if you always ask yourself that question, then you'll always be a good judge.
To the lawyers, right. Well, just all of us to be here, and particularly for us to be up here on this stage with Judge.
We didn't get to talk much about prison reform and penal reform. I think it's very high on my agenda of things to do. I think solitary confinement is wrong.
Just a great privilege and pleasure for us to sit here with you and chat.
Not long ago, at my request, we had a conference of the ambassadors in the Eastern European countries, U.S. ambassadors, and I asked each one of them to bring a judge whom they most respect and one attorney, as we had a very small conference. But then I met with a young attorney afterwards. She said, there are two tragedies in my country. One is the rule of law is slipping away. The other is most people seem to know about it and few seem to care. We must always care about the rule of law. And Judge, that's why we have this conference and why it's so successful, why it's so important.